Hey, good morning, guys. What's going on? What's going on? We want to get into this recording. We want to get into this session today. It is Friday, June 22nd, 2019. Wrapping up another solid week in the markets, deep into summer here. We had just quite an interesting day in the market yesterday. SPY just obviously, I had a nice gap run up yesterday pre-market. Right at the close, it just dumped it right off the cliff and found some support in the low 293s. It came right back up and closed quite strong into the close. Actually had some action after hours as well to the downside. And sector-wise, also sector were almost split, a little heavier on the bullish side at midday, and then closed strong across the board. And was all 11 closing green. So quite an interesting day in the market yesterday. Bulls and bears had their opportunities throughout the day, different times, of course. But we're going to go into today's session. We're bearish across the board. We like some continuation. Targets haven't been met yet, so we're going to see if we can catch some of these nice moves to the downside. So we're going to kick it off here with Roku, ROKU. Obviously ran into its resistance pre-market and then just dumped out, right? So it closed a little over 1.5 to the downside. But that being said, it looks like there's obviously some action after hours. And then again, coming into this morning session, we're going to see what we got going on to the downside. But we definitely like this. Obviously it's running strong, but we'll be pulling back here at some point, quite far from its serious bullish moving averages on 50 and the 200 day. So we're going to keep an eye on this. If it's going to show weakness at all, it's going to start some fading. We're going to take some pieces across the board because we definitely like this thing. It moves very, very nicely when it moves. So we like Roku for a few more points of downside. Next up, we got RCL. Royal Caribbean sold off yesterday, obviously with talks from Cuba, stopping, or actually the state stopping all activity, any tourism going into Cuba. So all the cruise ships had to stop and reroute, and obviously they're losing a lot of money. Royal Caribbean and Carnival as well. Royal Caribbean has a little more to lose than Carnival. But that being said, we definitely like this thing, at least at 116 level. Reached it obviously pre-market, close to pre-market yesterday, but we're going to see continuation, possibly a little bit further, but that's going to be sitting on its 200-day on the daily. So that's going to be our initial target, and we're going to see if we can reach this thing today before the close. BHVN, obviously it's been talk of the market and it's been selling off. Obviously sold off Thursday, or sold off Wednesday, sold off yesterday, and we anticipate some more selling pressure this morning going into the session. 35 still our target. We've been diligent with this thing. It's not showing any kind of strength whatsoever. Obviously into the close, quote unquote some strength, but that being said, we still see some weakness. So telemarket is clearly showing this thing is going to start to curl up and fill some of this gap. We like it to the 35 level. WWE World Wrestling Entertainment. Again, this thing sold off yesterday, a little over 1.5, and definitely see some more selling pressure to that 70 level. So we're going to continue looking at this thing, and again, we like the way this thing fades out. We like this nice tight candles on this, and we know that they're having some sales issues. So across the board, we definitely like this thing fading out. It's definitely made a complete turnaround since May. Obviously, it's run up since December of last year. After that gap down, just could not find any bit of love coming back to that level. So, we'll see if it's going to continue selling off. We will like it to the 70 level. Last but not least, we got MDB wrapping it up here. It's just on a rampage, guys. We liked long yesterday, didn't even have an opportunity to take it long. We ended up changing our bias and took a short position. But this thing right here, when it moves very, very nicely. And when it gets rejected at VWAP, it rejects nicely as well. So it's a very nice, strong, clean stock to trade. Moves very, very nicely for us. And so we're gonna keep an eye on this. Again, on the daily, it looks strong, but it had some weak moves yesterday, right? So that being said, we like this thing to the downside. We're switching our bias here. We thought it was going to run up, and it just completely changed out yesterday. Obviously, with the market selling off, and then it didn't get any bit of love with the run up midday. So that being said, we are going to continue our original thesis with this thing fading out. and we're going to continue shorten it. So if it gives us opportunities to fade out, we will. If not, then we will step back and let it ride out. All right, guys, that's what we got going on into our session today, wrapping up the week. It is, as always, patience, 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 guys. You got to respect your styles, be patient with your setups, be patient with price, let price come to you. Again, we invite you to come check out the site at thestreettrading.com. Have a look at our 90-day course. Any questions you have for us, reach out to us. We're always here to answer them. As always, guys, be very diligent with your styles, be patient with your setups, and let price come to you. Have a great day in the market, guys. We'll catch you later.